have the pictures of people who were involved in a shooting. So you come into contact with that person, they know who we are, but now we have a step up because we know who you are.
Vermont DMV caught using illegal facial recognition program. Local, state, and federal law enforcement were allowed to search DMV photo database, documents show. By Kevin Collier. May 24, 2017 at 3:20 p.m. Eastern Time. The Vermont Department of Motor Vehicles has been caught using facial recognition software despite a state law preventing it. Documents obtained by the American Civil Liberties Union of Vermont describe such a program, which uses software to compare the DMV's database of names and driver's license photos with information with state and federal law enforcement. Vermont state law, however, specifically states that the Department of Motor Vehicles shall not implement any procedures or processes that involve the use of biometric identifiers. The program, the ACLU says, invites state and federal agencies to submit photographs of persons of interest to the Vermont DMV, which it compares against its database of some 2.6 million photos and shares potential matches. Since 2012, the agency has run at least 126 such searches on behalf of local police, the State Department, FBI, and Immigrations and Customs Enforcement. Study: 1 in 2 American adults already in facial recognition network. The Vermont DMV has no press, media, or public relations contact listed on its website, and an email to Commissioner Robert Ide's office wasn't returned. But Idle told Local Alt Weekly 7 Days that residents should have absolute confidence in how we are accepting and carrying through our responsibility. He added that he was unaware of the law banning the use of biometrics. Vermonters are hardly alone in being unwitting entrants in a facial recognition database. Due to law enforcement information sharing practices, half of all U.S. citizens' photographs, whether from a driver's license, state ID, or passport, are in some sort of police database, according to a 2016 Georgetown University study. Broadly speaking, people of color are disproportionately impacted by biometric law enforcement tools, and in Vermont, there's no exception. Compared to the state's driving population, African American Vermonters were 7 times as likely to be searched for through this program, and Hispanic 12 times as likely, as their white counterparts. In addition to violating Vermont law, DMV's facial recognition program invades Vermonters' privacy, disproportionately targets people of color, places immigrants at increased risk of harm, and lacks due process protections to prevent further abuse. James Lyle, the executive director of the ACLU of Vermont, said in a statement. This program was banned for a reason, and must be halted immediately, he said.
Hey Charlotte County, this is Charlotte County COPWATCH, and I wanted to explain what fair use is. You can use pieces of news articles if you're doing it for news reporting, you have commentary, and you're doing it for education purposes. So that's what fair use is, as you can see right here. Another reason why I wanted to make this video is to let you know I have just joined with Patreon. A nice thing with Patreon, I make no money on YouTube. They took the money away years ago, and so this is another way to give, and it's a nice thing too because you can give monthly. You can give $1, $5, $10, whatever. I do 4 to 5 hours a day on trying to wake the sheep up on how corrupt it is and different ways that you can fight the corruption. So Patreon is a way that you can do it, and then of course the old way is still there. Donate to Charlotte County COPWATCH with PayPal or credit card. So keep that in mind. 4 to 5 hours a day. I make no money, but the corruption happened to me, and I'm sick of it, so I'm trying to wake people up. But my wife would love it if some, if we could get some help out there. There's 47,000 subscribers. Just think if each one of you subscribers just gave a, let's say, actually, yes, $1 a month. 47,000 subscribers gave $1 a month. That would be awesome. That's not going to happen. But anyways, that would be great if it did happen. But, do the math in your head. Just think about it. Like I said, 4 to 5 hours a day. I get no money from YouTube. YouTube has gone nuts. You can't do anything anymore. They're taking the money away everywhere. So these are a couple different ways that you can still help out with all this time that I put in. And as you know, I'm in a special situation where, at least I can do it, 4 to 5 hours a day. We have a cleaning company during the day. That's what allows me to do this, and we're debt-free. So this is my hobby. I don't go fishing and all that other crap. I try to save the world. So help me out to make the wife happy, man. In fact, if you guys did give $1 a day, and there was 47,000 of you, and you did it, and each of you gave $1, and that was every month, oh my God, yes, I could quit. I could start suing them. Another idea too that we have is, if I got, some funds, we could actually contact everyone that has been ticketed and or arrested and put in jail and start sending them postcards to let them know we're here, and to see if everything went all right, and if it didn't, find out their story. So we could even do more investigations and more lawsuits. Lawsuits take money. So just think about that. 47,000 of you so far right now. $1 a day. $1 a month on Patreon, or $5 a month Patreon, 10, 20, whatever. Just do the math in your head. Help out. This is a lot of work every single day. Thanks.